I've said since the beginning of time, there are mistakes that happen. Police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen. There are mistakes that happen. Police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen. I've said since the beginning of time, there are mistakes that happen. Police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen. There are mistakes that happen. Police officers are human beings. Police officers are human beings.
Bitch, you can't even get it out, ho! You can't even get it out! She can't even... The spirit is choking her ass up. The ancestors... Bitch, did you hear that choke? She choking on her own words. And it was not no goddamn mistake, and that's sad. Oh, she is sick. Oh, my God. She is so sick. Candace, you are a sick individual. To say this was a mistake, oh my goodness, y'all better like this video. Y'all better share this video because I got a lot of stuff to say, okay? Now, I done allowed her to speak, but did you hear a mistake? A mistake. 3 times? He shot her 3 times and it's a mistake?
I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right now.
The Witch Doctor.
I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right now.
Hey, how you guys doing? What's going on? Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot girl, Candace Owens. Now she's speaking out. Remember, I got on her yesterday and I said I wanted to hear from Candace and Donald Trump about this situation, okay? Now she's speaking on it, and honey, it's typical. And I want you guys to hear what she has to say. I got this from unwinewithtashak on Instagram. And after I play it, I'm going to give my commentary. Let's hear what she has to say. Listen.
As I have said since the beginning of time, there are mistakes that happen. Police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen, and the idea that now you're going to use this situation and all the usual suspects are already involved, we know that Attorney Crump is already involved, to then try to make Black Americans believe that this happened simply because she was Black is pointedly ridiculous. So I am saying to Black Americans today, do not take this bait. Yes, what happened in this situation, I think he's going to have a very hard time, this officer, saying that he absolutely felt so threatened by boiling water that the only solution was for him to mindfully say, I'm going to shoot you in the face, and that's what he did. I think that that's going to be a very steep hill to climb. But the reaction from Black America cannot be exactly what they want. There is a reason that whoever is in control of Joe Biden's account instantly tweeted about this, okay? It's because they think we're stupid. They think we're emotional. I think that we always respond illogically and emotionally, and that it's an easy way for them to shore up votes by saying, oh, look, forget that we've destroyed everything around you and that we got you to burn down your neighborhoods, burn down your neighborhoods in 2020. And then obviously stole a bunch of money because none of that money actually went to making your neighborhoods better. And so now those communities are desolate. Forget all of that because look, another video. And this means racism is back, and vote for us because we're going to show you how emotional we are. And that's exactly what Joe Biden did. He tweeted this on the heels. He wrote, Sonya, Massey, a beloved mother, friend, daughter, and young Black woman should be alive today. Sonya's death at the hands of a police officer reminds us that all too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of the rest of us do not. Sonya's family deserves justice. I am heartbroken for her children and family as they face this unthinkable and senseless loss. Jill and I mourn with the rest of the country, and our prayers are with Sonya's families, loved ones, and community during this devastating time. Okay, again, going to say here, this happened in Springfield, Illinois, that the only reason whoever is in control of his account is putting that out there is because too many Black Americans are turning toward Trump. They think too many Black Americans are catching on to the Democrat scam, and so they scan every one of these situations and they leave out the hard facts. And the hard facts are that if you examine this just based on a percentage rate, white Americans unarmed are more likely to be shot and killed by police officers in mistakes, shot and killed by police officers in these correspondences than Black Americans. That is a fact. It is an inescapable fact. There's no way to examine the statistics and not come out with that understanding, okay? And they don't want you to know that. There's never been a time ever on his timeline where he has shared anything about a white person being killed unarmed by a police officer because it doesn't feed their narrative. So stand up to this, okay? And all you have to do is be mentally forthright. Do not fall for the scam. Do not run out of your house. Do not burn down your neighborhood in Springfield, Massachusetts. Instead, demand that Joe Biden make an appearance and let us know who has been in control of the White House all of this time. Because that is what this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be a red herring. Of course, as I have said since...
Oh, she is sick. Oh, my God. She is so sick. Candace, you are a sick individual. To say this was a mistake, oh my goodness, y'all better like this video. Y'all better share this video because I got a lot of stuff to say, okay? Now, I done allowed her to speak, but did you hear a mistake? A mistake. 3 times? He shot her 3 times and it's a mistake? Bullshit. Bullshit. All she care about is them damn votes. All she care about is Donald Trump, presidential. She don't even see this black woman as a black woman, humanity. She don't care. That's all she worried about is the politicians, the white man, this, that. That's all she cares about. How could you sit up here and compare white people getting taken out by the cops when the focus should be on this black woman that's a mother, that's 36, that was taken out of here, that was a Christian. And all she said, I rebuke you, Satan. And he took her out of here, a big man. Now, Candace, this is bullshit. And anybody that's with her is bullshit too. You know damn well, if this man that took this black lady life, if she was transgender or gay, oh my goodness, Candace would be all on this, talking about, see, this is what's wrong. See, they got mental illness and they need to be taken out of here. The whole rhetoric will be different. But because he's a white Christian man, oh, it's a mistake. So it's the bullshit for me. And it's so horrible that a lot of y'all can't see that shit because you sheep and you don't have a mind for yourself to see what the hell is going on here. Okay, so I'm going to play, but a mistake? She lost me with a mistake. A mistake? It was no way that cop officer had his hand on that pow. That lady, which is small, she's small, she petite. That white man is 6'5". He's a big dude. He didn't have to pop her. He could have tased her or anything. If you feel threatened, walk away, nigga. He could have walked away. But he engaged with her because he wanted to take her out. And about the race thing, yes, it's because she's a black woman. Because if she was a white woman, if he looked at her like he looked at his mama, he wouldn't have did it. If he looked at her like he looked at his daughter, his aunties, he wouldn't have did that shit. And 3 times in the head? Bullshit. And that's why she ain't bring his track record. Like, Candace is a one-sided hypocrite. And if you can't see that, shame on you. And for y'all, well, why are you worried about what she says she ain't? You better be worried about her. She gonna stay worried about you. And that's another thing. Y'all think because you mind your business that ain't nobody come fucking with you. You better start minding your ops business. You better start getting in your business of your enemies. You better know everything about them. Because I tell you what, your enemies know everything about your ass. They know how to execute you. They know how to trigger you and everything. So all y'all want to play passive, well, I don't bother nobody. So I don't think nobody should bother me. Bullshit. That's not how this world works. You don't have a time and era where you can just be soft and living in your femininity, bitch. That's a folk's tale. We are at war. And you hear them all the time, we're fighting for the soul of this country. We are at war. Yes, we are. Make no mistake about it. Honey, girl, let's play. Let's play. Our ancestors never had that luxury of not having to worry about nothing, just living nice and pretty. You don't have that luxury either. Now, you can pretend like you do, and all these girls that pretend like they do, honey, when you talk to them, honey, it's not all what they put out here on the social media glammed up to be, but that's another issue. Let's go on and see what she got to say. Play by
since the beginning of time, there are mistakes that have
Oh, bitch, you can't even get it out, ho! You can't even get it out! She can't even, the spirit is choking her ass up. The ancestors, bitch, did you hear that choke? She choking on her own words. And it was not no goddamn mistake. And that's sad. Because if she believes that it was a mistake, they're going to mistake and take your ass out of here. Trust and believe. Your aunties, your brothers, they're going to mistakenly take that ass out of here. And let's not forget the cop officers and the whole police department. They tried to hide this shit. They told the family it was somebody around the neighborhood that took her ass out. What happened with the integrity there? What happened with being so honest there? What about your Christian morals and values there? Bullshit. Because you only use that when it's going to benefit you. And it's all bullshit. Okay? So, honey, girl, you can't. Oh, God, it's so disgusting. Then they said, oh, well, she took herself out of here. So after they got finished doing some investigation, they found out it was the police. And when they got them body cams, honey, and why did he turn his body cam off? And we only got one view of the other officer, huh? Why he turned his bullshit? Anybody that's listening to this girl and just thinking she's so honest, you are sheep. You are sheep. And if you know she's telling lies, you still with that shit, that shows a lot about you. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen.
Human beings. No, you are here to protect and serve. You are here as a service. You are on a job. We're not going to water it down. Oh, my God, they're just human beings. They're no shit, Candace. Ain't we all human beings? Why are you telling me the obvious? They're human beings. Are you a human being? They're not fucking aliens, ho. Stop with the bullshit.
And the idea that now you're going to use this situation and all the usual suspects are already involved. We know that Attorney Crump is already involved to.
This is all she care about. This is how this whole speech is about, getting them votes. She's so nervous and threatened by the black community speaking up and standing up for theirs because, and she gonna say race is back. It ain't never left. She don't believe in racism in this country. Girl, I am too through. Let me know if y'all want to go live on this. Press 3 if you want to. Honey, I will really, girl, I don't want to go there. You know me, I don't want to go there, but you know I will. All right.
I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right. I'm gonna dish you right. I'm gonna dish you right now. I'm gonna dish you right now.
The Witch Doctor.